Hey guys, ColdBrew here. Welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. Today we've got a special guest, Scratch, who also has a Diablo Immortal channel. We're gonna have a link down below. We did a collab with him to his channel. We talk about Diablo Immortal and the best free things, the free-to-play tips that we have for Diablo Immortal. How you doing, man?
Yeah, doing pretty good, man. Pretty pumped to drop this in as well, and yeah, excited, enjoying the game so far. I know it's going on a lot of hate around the stuff, but I'm enjoying the game. I'm having a blast with my buddies, just grinding the game. So yeah, pretty good actually. Feeling good.
Yeah, totally. Like if you're enjoying the game, there's no reason to be all negative about it. Just play the game, and that's what we're talking about. And we want to share the best areas for XP within the game. Either it's going to be a specific area where you farm or an activity that you need to be doing every single day, depending also on if you've got the time, because time is a big part of all these games. Like if you have unlimited time, you can do this. If you have like 5 minutes, we've got the thing for you guys. And so keep on watching the video, because we're going to detail every single thing out at this from the start of the video all the way to the end, where it's the highest XP possible to go with. So I think starting up first, Scratch, we're gonna go and talk a little bit about basically the side quests that appear in this game. These are not something that you're gonna be doing the first thing that you log in, but it's something that is available within the game. And the side quests give you very little XP, right? Is those quests that you either get when you are in town and you see those exclamation marks, those blue exclamation marks. If you are looking at my screen right now, you go to this person right here, and she gives you one side quest or an elite quest, depending on what you have. But these side quests are very small. They give you enchanted dust more than anything. But XP wise, these are so bad. I actually did my own side quest today. Oh, there it is. There it is. This is the one that opens up. And you open up the map. You see these exclamation marks. That's where you go and you do them. You get a little bit of XP, but most importantly, you get enchanted dust. That's the worst thing that you should be doing if you're trying to maximize experience, right?
It definitely doesn't give you XP at all. So this is not something that you should focus in terms of XP. It does give you other stuff that you might need as materials, but this is something that you don't want to focus on if you're looking to get XP to level up fast, you know?
Yeah, like I consider those the last thing that I will do in a day. Like if I have nothing else to do, I will do them just to get the enchanted dust, so I'm prepared for when I want to get my upgrades going. And like the next best thing that you need to be worrying about is the Bestiary Farming. I would say the Bestiary Farming, you can even see it at your codex right here, is where you collect those pages. You come here to this thing that it's in every single town, and when you have 10 monstrous essence, you get one page out that drops you some gold, some items, sometimes a legendary, and it gives you XP as well. The XP is good, all right, it's good, but the time taken to actually farm that. So let's say you go outside of a town, outside of Westmarch, you go to Ashwold Cemetery or wherever you want to try and get that specifically, it's gonna take a while for you to grind it. So I thought to put it way down below in the list, because specifically farming that should not be something that you should go out to do every single day, because it's only gonna give you some XP and everything else will be basically forgotten. Okay, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think so too. Like I never really go out specifically to do that thing. I'm always trying to do like both of these things actually. I'm not sure if the next thing that we're going to move over will be bounties, but basically, whenever I'm picking up a side quest like the blue one, or whenever I'm doing my bestiaries, mainly when I'm doing my bounties. So if I have 4 bounties, they all come in the same area. They give decent XP, right? So probably that will be the next rank here. What I'm doing is I might delay a bit one of my bounties. I might just go around and kill a couple of extra mobs. Maybe I get another monstrous essence, you know, or I'm gonna pick up a quest while I'm doing it. Sometimes I hate it because I gotta run all the way on the other side of the map and I'm not very excited about it. But then I'm going back, and in the meantime I'm getting monstrous essence. So instead of completing my bounties like super quick, you know, I'm trying to add 10-15 minutes extra on top, just to try and get some of these things done as well, you know, to maximize my rewards.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. I do the same thing. Basically, I have the bounties. I know that it's in that area, and it's good because it's 4 different quests, and most often it's just kill spiders, kill monsters, kill bug creatures. You see this one right here, guys. that I have. I've got these 4. I will be doing them after the video, probably with Scratch. We finished this one, but it's all about killing stuff, and it's fun. You kill stuff, you get the monster essence, you finish the quests Okay, I'll get about 200,000 plus experience from this. I'll get a lot of gold. I'll even get items. I got legendaries from these before. But in terms of XP, it's totally fun. And I just go around and kill the whole map. And by the time I do that, usually every single one of the bounties is done.
That's pretty much the same thing that I'm doing as well, yeah.
The next one I wanted to talk about is basically dungeons. Dungeons, although they might seem to be quick, sometimes, depending on the dungeon, is not that quick to finish them. So we have multiple different dungeons, and really the only reason you should be farming dungeons over and over shouldn't be XP, although they still give some good XP overall, because you are probably farming them fast with a good group. They still take time, and especially those, you can tell that they take longer because they usually give 20 battle pass points compared to 15 for other dungeons, and not each dungeon is the same. Dungeons are primarily basically for set farming. You want to farm those sets, you want to get stronger, you want to get your set bonuses. So that's the real reason you're farming those. The XP is still good, but it's not as good as let's say the Elder is, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're running with a good team, right? Like we have our team, we probably knock down a dungeon in around 3 minutes, depending on which one we're doing, and then we're running down an Elder Rift in 1 minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes, probably. You know, I just roughly approximate the time. Now the XP difference is a bit lower in the Elder Rifts, but you get to run more in a longer period of time. So if you're constantly gonna do like, let's just say you have 60 minutes, either you're gonna spend them in dungeons, either in Elder Rifts. Elder Rifts will eventually give you more XP than the dungeons, because you're gonna be able to farm more, like at a higher ratio, basically, you know.
Yeah, and those 3 minutes that you said, it's not that often that you'll farm in 3 minutes the dungeons. It's basically 4 minutes with a very good team, very fast. Everybody knows what they're doing. But Elder Rifts, it's just kill stuff, get those orbs from the elites, open up the boss, and just get it done. And it's very, very quick. Elder Rifts also have the blacksmith at the end, which helps with efficiency, because boom, you sell the gear, you don't even need to go back. But in dungeons, you don't have something like that, okay? You'll do like a couple of runs, especially if you're picking up everything that you see. Somebody's gonna say over through voice chat, okay guys, I gotta go back to base. That takes 1 minute, 2 minutes. Maybe he does something else. Also, that delays kind of the runs and the efficiency in terms of XP. But with Elder Rifts, it's just keep on going and going and going. And especially if you got some crest also running, it's also the added benefit of just trying to gamble to get those legendary gems as well.
Absolutely. Plus you're getting the Fading Ember, tons of stuff from there as well. But talking about that, Blizzard, can we please have our best friend, which is the blacksmith, at the end of the dungeon as well, please? I know we are purchasing the Boon of Plenty, or we're not, but we still need to have more space or to deal faster with it. Boon of Plenty is still not enough for the space, you know, so we need a blacksmith at the end of the dungeon.
Yeah, it makes more sense to have a blacksmith in your inventory, like a small blacksmith or something, instead of the market. The market, it's just there. It's not like we're buying stuff all the time. These are expensive. You need the platinum, but that's what they decided to go with. And next up in the list, basically for XP wise, this really gives a ton of XP, but it's behind a wall, which is getting to level 43 so that you can enter a dark clan and become a shadow. Okay, the dark contract is what we're going to talk about, and you can see that I have no contracts available right now. I didn't record anything before this on the contract, but the shadow contracts give a lot of XP every single day, and those are actually available for you get 3 contracts when the week resets, the week activities resets, but then after that, every single day you get 1 contract per day, and that is huge actually, guys. That is huge in terms of just straight up XP. You get legendary scratch. You were telling me like you got 2 legendaries out of that for just a couple of minutes, where you just go and follow the activities that you have to do for the shadow contract. And these also help your clan as well, which is basically something that, okay, I have a couple of minutes every day, what should I do? You should be trying to help your clan, because your clan wants to get those points. The contracts are what also gives the points to the clan and helps with their ranking.
Yeah, you're getting tons of good stuff from it, so definitely don't miss on those. They're actually, probably if you would ask me, Scratch, what are you doing in a day what are your priorities, contracts are on it, you know?
Yeah. As you guys know, the Aftershock clan is ours in the European server Throne of Destruction, and we are trying to become the first immortals for the server. We are pushing it very hard, and you know, we try to say to everybody, if you should be trying to do at least the contracts every single day so that we can keep our advantage over the second clan, and that also gives experience. Then it's great. And it's great for you guys who have, you know, a couple of, let's say, half an hour to play every day. Shadow contract should be the first thing that you do in terms of, okay, let's help the clan going and do my part, basically. So far we talked about all these stuff. So if you're doing outside farming, bestiaries, the bounties, you're doing dungeons, you're doing elder rifts, you're slowly collecting points. And I left this at the more also the end part of this, because it does take longer to get a full level of the battle pass. So it's not that it's something very quick. You do it in half an hour, you get a level. No, it's a collection of everything that you're doing within the day. But once you put all that time in and you click the claim button, you get an instant boost of experience that is 972k, depending on if you have a penalty or not. But it's a ton of experience, almost like 1 million experience. And it really, especially on your level, it's going to give you a good boost and even give you a whole Paragon level sometimes.
Yeah, so this is definitely a pretty solid thing. One thing I don't understand, a lot of people tend to say like save all this XP because it's gradually increasing with your level, and a lot of people tend to don't use this XP because they think that, oh my god, I'm gonna get like 5 million XP. Actually, once you pass level 50 upwards, it gradually scales up, but only by a small margin that you're not even gonna feel. You go in, you chain a massacre kill like 100 beasts, and you're gaining that extra XP. Yeah. So don't worry so much about it, you know.
Yeah, it all depends on what you want to do and how you want to be collecting the battle pass. I try to collect it and try to see what the whole community is saying. Myself, I'm not that far away from completing the full thing, about 900 points, but I enjoy the battle pass. I think it's a great thing. The experience that you get, you don't miss out on it, by the way. If you guys didn't know, like when you buy the levels, it doesn't really give you the experience. What it does, it just gives you the rewards. The experience, you still need to grind, and after level 40 it's just unlimited levels where you still get experience. It still works the same way as before, but it's just yeah, you can get the full rewards, but you will not be getting anything else if you buy them, right? The experience is with actual playing. Just wanted to make that clear, because I sometimes see those pay to win, you buy experience. No, that's not the case within the game, at least so far. Okay, the 1 week that we're playing. And since we were talking about the shadows before, we come to a kind of different thing with the lowest amount of time with the largest amount of experience. And I kind of love this every day, because it feels like I'm doing nothing and I'm getting the best reward, right? It's the shadow assembly, guys. If you click on your shadows tab right here, you have to be in a shadow clan. You click on the activities, we'll see everybody saying that in the clan chat as well. For us, every Monday to Saturday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. you have the assembly. All right, the assembly is where you go out with your shadow buddies. You just stand there and wait. You either click sometimes on the screen. It all takes 5 minutes, but in those 5 minutes, Crash, how much experience do you think we get?
Almost 1 million XP, so more than a battle pass level, more than anything else. Like, this is the most rewarding thing in terms of XP compared to anything else in the game in the short amount of time that you gotta invest in order to gain it. Like, you go there, you shake hands with a couple of buddies, click on them, you're gaining other resources as well, which are very, very important. So you definitely,
like the aspirant keys and gold.
You definitely want to log in the game at the time when this drops in. You don't want to miss on it. You're gaining so many different things, absolutely very important. And the XP that you're getting is just ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I know.
It's so good.
I cannot miss this every day. It's the best thing. So as we said, you have 30 minutes to play. Log in during this time, do the assembly quickly, then do your shadow contract, and then you can just do whatever you want. I mean, you get a good amount of XP. You will slowly be leveling up. I mean, if you have only half an hour to play the game, might as well be as efficient as possible, right? And I think this is the most efficient way. And then you do your whatever else you want. The game is up to you. If you're being that casual, it's enjoy it however you like. And then finally, in terms of the other side of the the boat, the other side of this the
Exactly.
screen is
Exactly.
the hardcore grinders, which me and Scratch, we are, I wouldn't say as hardcore as some of the others that we see on Twitch. Some of those guys play for 20 hours straight. We play for many hours, but not so much. We still think that
Hardcore
there's a
enough.
lot, you know, it's hardcore enough, more than most. But the best place to farm XP is after you finished everything that we said, because let's say you have 20 hours to play Diablo for some reason every day. You go here to the library of Zoltan Kummel. At the moment, this seems to be like the best place to farm XP, okay? Because this is the outside world. You finished all your battle pass leveling or contracts or bounties that you had. You want to get the best rate for your time, okay? In terms of experience, in terms of getting the bestiary done, in terms of loot, in terms of getting more legendaries, in terms of getting more enchanting material. Everything together fits in one place, and this is here. You get those tomes where you unlock those hidden chambers. You can get world bosses out of this one. This looks like the most insane place at the moment to do anything within the game, and I'll show you right here. This is the area, the library of Zoltan Kummel. I was doing this for about 2 hours, and you will see here there's nobody here, because usually there is like groups of people, like this guy right here that just does a circle around the whole map. There is another one there, and they do a circle of this at all times. They keep on killing the elites, then going up, killing more elites. They get XP, they get gold. They do quests, because sometimes quests pop up, those side quests that I mentioned before. They pick up the lost pages to get the hidden chambers going. This is the best for players who have unlimited time, who have no limit to their time, who have no kids or distractions. This is where you go, right?
Absolutely. This is the ultimate place to farm because you have so many benefits all in a go. The reason why people are coming here is not only because of the tomes and the pages, but you have so many enemies, so many elite enemies spawning constantly, and they give you so much XP. The more you kill, the more XP you gain. You get bestiary, you're getting side quests if you want, you're getting the pages, you fill up the tomes, you summon portals, summon world bosses, and in the end, spend 2 hours in here on a day when it's not as busy, so you can actually collect some of the pages. Because right now it's crazy. Everybody's here is
Yeah.
a pain. You know, it's kind of like I don't want to collect pages. I want to kill all that, but I don't want pages because it's hard to get them. So it's definitely the best place to farm it because of
If you
all the
have
reasons that I
all
just
the
said.
time.
If you have the
And
time, of course, yeah.
yeah. And to close it off, guys, don't worry too much about efficiency in terms of experience, especially if you don't have so much time. The way that Diablo works at the moment, Diablo Immortal, is that you have a Paragon server level, and the more you play, the worse it becomes. Like me, I'm a little bit above the level 16, which is the server Paragon level. Every day this goes up by 2, and now I get 60% of the experience that I could have gotten otherwise, all right? And as you go up, it becomes lower and lower. So if you think you are falling behind, this system will actually give you more and more experience so that you can catch up to me. So don't worry too much about the whole XP thing and efficiency. We just wanted to list it out in terms of what we're learning throughout just playing Diablo Immortal and enjoying the game. So yeah, I think this was the video, man. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe over to Scratch. We're going to do another collab over on his channel. Check it out, definitely. We push out so much good content. And yeah, we'll see you in Diablo. See ya.